The digital camera is very popular in today's day and time, but what you may not know is the camera came from a long line of products that helped contribute to its evolution. The camera also cut back tremendously in size, went through different film formats, and now is standard in all electronic devices. In this podcast, we will take a journey through the history of the digital camera. My name is Joseph Charles, I'll be your host. One of the earliest inventions was the camera obscura, dating back to ancient Chinese and ancient Greeks. This device projects the image on the screen and was one of the inventions that led to photography in the early stages of the camera. In 1839, Daguerre introduced the daguerreotype. The image was developed by mercury vapors and fixed with a strong solution of ordinary salt, which led to a sharper picture than the camera obscura. The downfall of this process is that the image could not easily be copied. A few weeks after the daguerreotype was introduced, the calotype was invented. The calotype was printed on paper and used negatives, making it easy to be copied. In 1886, George Eastman introduced the Kodak, which was the first commercial camera. The Kodak came preloaded with film and needed to be sent back to the factory to process the film and reload the camera with film. Before Kodak, families used to hire professional artists to draw portraits. In my opinion, I feel Kodak forever changed the world of photography because it allowed in a better sense of personalism. It was more personal. You could take your own pictures, and it was more cost effective. You did not have to pay as much money for a big name artist to draw a portrait for you. By the late century, 35mm film became the standard for the world. It was first introduced in 1913 and is still very popular amongst professional photographers today. Single lens reflex cameras became the preferred camera design in the 1960s. This camera uses a mirror and prism system that lets the photographer view through the lens and see exactly what will be recorded. In 1948, Polaroid film was introduced. Polaroid cameras contain chemicals on the photo papers and can be self-developed in a few minutes. Late 1980s, the digital camera came into play. Unlike film cameras, digital cameras can display images on the screen immediately after being recorded. The camera also can store or delete images on the memory. It's amazing how nowadays cameras are very, very small. I mean, they ain't everything. Your cell phone, your laptop, anything that's electronic, standard to come with a standard digital camera. It's amazing. I mean, if you think about it, from the 1800s, early 1900s, when these cameras was quite large in size, weighing approximately 500 pounds, you know? What an evolution. My name is Joseph Charles, and this is my podcast. Thanks for watching.